Hi guys, the future is here. Our topic for today is blockchain. So, what is blockchain? The concept of blockchain became very discussable with the growing popularity of cryptocurrency. Someone believes that this technology can be a real breakthrough in the field of finance and secure databases. The simplest and the most popular explanation is this. Blockchain is a chain of blocks with information about transaction, as you can see at the background image. Each block is connected with the previous one as it contains hashed information about it. The entire blockchain is stored on the computers of all its participants. Nowadays, Bitcoin blockchain, for example, weighs more than 250 gigabytes. All information of transferring cryptocurrency from wallet to wallet is stored on the blockchain. The history of all transactions can be traced, so extra Bitcoin coins simply cannot appear from air but someone's win. So the next paragraph is what blockchain different from the classical database. The blockchain is stored on the computer of each network member, while the database is located on special servers that only certain organizations have access to. Hacking such a databases can have very hard consequences. Attackers can transfer money to their accounts, destroy contracts, and confused information to the data and damage certain parts of the storage. While blockchain is very hard to crack. Maybe sometimes it's possible to replace information on several computers, but the security of all network will be okay. Because the right information have all blockchain members on their computers. Everything will have to be broken, but in practice it is unrealistic and extremely labor intensive. To carry out such an operation, huge computer power will be required. The blockchain gives many advantages to users of the system. Transaction participants cannot fool each other. It doesn't need intermediaries like bank, for example. There is no central node in it, destroying which you can knock down all the entire system. All operations are transparent and the participant signs all data is entered into one database. The next paragraph is how it works. The basic blockchain system is an ever-growing sequence of blocks that are shared between participants using peer-to-peer networks. These networks most people use to download or distribute torrents. A timestamp hash sum is added to each block, which is easiest to image as a unique fingerprint. Those blocks are strictly in a certain order stacked in chains. If you try to rearrange the sequence blocks, the system will reject the chain due to the mismatch of the structure and the hash sum. So no one can change the timestamp and they recalculate the hash amount of the correct from the point of view of the system. The blockchain uses several methods of protection. It's proof of work, POV, and proof of stake, POS. The next paragraph is what is a smart contract. A smart contract is a condition written in computer language under which the parties signing a smart contract exchange any assets, currency, real estate, stocks, and etc. For example, the buyer's currency is transferred to the program and frozen there until the seller fulfills his part of the contract. If the condition is broken, the amount is returned to the client's account and the smart contract is cancelled. If all conditions are met, then an exchange of assets occurs. This exchange is recorded in smart contract and recorded on the blockchain, after which it will be not possible to cancel, replace or destroy it. The program is engaged in tracking the fulfilled conditions in all automatic mode. Controlled participation of people is not needed. In other words, smart contracts work directly between stakeholders, uh, executing any certain necessary parties. Next paragraph is where has the idea of smart contract happening. Back in 1996, the first idea uh, about contracts was expected by Nick Szabo, a scientist with development in computer science and cryptography. But to realize this in practice was possible only in 2008, when the principles of smart contracts found application in the Bitcoin blockchain. So, what is disadvantages of blockchain and smart contracts? Of course, as you can see at the background image, all technologies have their disadvantages, and blockchain is not an exception. First of all, it's a big power use. The next one is cost, and the last disadvantage is uncertain status. The next paragraph is what makes smart contracts perspective. The range of the application can be extremely wide. The benefits vary depending on the specific types of patterns of smart contracts, but there are several main advantages that make such system promising. Smart contracts relieve intermediaries between interested parties. The cost of services will be really reduced. The transaction times will be much faster. The fewer parts between people and companies willing to exchange assets, the faster the contracts will be executed. The main thing is to clearly translate all the terms of the contract into a program form or provide the program with access of all necessary data. Reduction of material costs, for example, for powerful servers, expensive storage complexes, loss of monopoly of large companies, time to manipulate the market of big capital. In addition, smart contracts is distributed blockchain registry cannot be changed, replaced or destroyed. If suddenly one of the parties wants to change the blockchain, it will be not able. Optimists predict realize from corruption, the exclusion of monetary fraud and other financial crimes. In their opinion, the transparency of the system will force all its users to comply with the law because any operation is open. So that's all, and I hope you enjoy my first stream. I hope it's a beginning of a long, long journey. So have a nice day.